Hey there, Lunaia here with the uncle who works for Nintendo. Now, this is a browser-based text horror game, and that's pretty much all I know. And if you're hearing a strange noise, that's probably my cat purring, because he's feeling very needy and just flopped on top of my left arm. So, yeah, any weird purring sound, it is a purring sound. So, this game makes extensive use of sound. Play with headphones for the best experience. Occasionally, it may take control of your browser. It is not optimized for mobile. For content and trigger. Oh, it's also optimized for mobile. For content and trigger warnings, click here. I have not done that. So let's give this a try. I wonder how it may control my browser because I have a lot of tabs open. Oh well, let's hope for the best. I really hope this is recording properly. Okay, so you are 11 years old. Well, I have been recently been sold up to 12 cinema tickets. So yeah, sure, I'm 11 years old. Who is what is your best friend's name? Andrew, Ashley, Brandon, Dave, Jessica, Megan, Nicole, Michael, Ryan, Sarah. I'm going with Sarah. Your best friend Sarah has invited you to a sleepover at her house this weekend. You've been best friends since first grade, so asking your mom is basically only a formality. Oh, you've never confirmed this, but you suspect a babysitter may charge extra when there are two kids. You sometimes feel like staying somewhere else is the only way you can help out. Oh, okay, that is kind of odd. Okay, okay. Uh, so asking your mom is basically only a formality. Oh, okay. Different picture, background. On Friday night, you're home for only a few hours, long enough to pack, get in a fight with your youngest sister. Oh, okay. So we have a sister. Pick some more and watch some TV. At 6 sharp, you're standing on the sidewalk outside Sarah's house while her mom idles in her car. I don't know how to say that word. She leans out the window to you. You behave yourself, okay? She says, as always, I'll be at work, but if anything happens, you call me. So mom works nights, so we can say yes, mom, or sigh and okay, mom. Yes, mom. I'll pick you up tomorrow at 3, she says again as usual. But then she pauses, looking up at the sky, which has been overcast throughout the day. If you play outside, she adds, be careful. It's probably gonna rain. So kiss mom goodbye or wave goodbye. Let's go eat a kiss. The kiss. Kiss kiss. After you part, your mom drives down the street, disappearing around the corner. You turn back to Sarah's house. The lights inside are glowing warmly. You can see Sarah waving at you from her bedroom on the second floor. And we can only head inside. Oh, it's 6 p.m. There is noise here. Oh, I don't. Okay, I'm gonna increase the volume a bit. I wonder if you heard it, but there was a thunderstorm. Sarah's mom meets you just inside. Hello, she says. Dinners will be ready in just a few minutes, but you can drop stuff off in the den. You and Sarah are camping out there tonight. Cool, okay. No, I didn't go to the den. Okay, so I am pretending I'm me, and well, I'm playing myself, so I would nod and go to the den. Okay, Katie left. You drop your your sleeping and overnight bag in the corner of the den, then pause to take a look around. Behind the couch, a grandfather clock is ticking softly. Through a set of patio doors on the far side of the room, you can see the sky just as gray as it was when your mom left. And I have a cat doing something shouldn't. Okay, not really. Framed pictures line the walls, and over the dark fireplace hangs a monstrous pair of antlers from a buck that Sarah's dad shot years ago. And of course, there is the big screen TV. Ooh, big screen TV. Sometimes it makes you uncomfortable how much nicer Sarah's house is than yours. Eh, that's not good. Anyway, you drop your sleeping. Oh, okay. It continued on the same page. Sarah entered the room while you weren't paying attention, and Sino stands in the doorway, smiling expectantly. Are you ready for dinner? She asks. Sure. Dinner passes quickly. Tonight's meal is spaghetti and meatballs, one of Sarah's favorite meals, as her mother points out while piling a helping on your plate. Sarah's father cracks a beer and jovially interrogates you about how much trouble you and Sarah are getting into at school. Dessert is heaping bowls of ice cream drizzled in chocolate sauce. That's nice. You can even finish yours. That's a lie. So let's see what's this of cracks a beer. Wait, that wasn't a beer at all. That's a glass of lemonade. Why would you even think it was a beer? Sarah's father doesn't drink alcohol. You're quite certain of that fact now that you've remembered it. Well, whatever. Okay. Oh, it actually has changed. Sarah's father sips lemonade. Oh, the grandfather clock in the den chimes. Yes, it does. You go along now, says Sarah's mom, smiling from her side of the table. We'll clean up in here. Let's go get the TV ready, says Sarah. The two of you leave the dining room and head upstairs. Okay, so I think there are dogs barking outside ending the game? Maybe? I'm not sure actually. Anyway, Sarah's room is immense. You stay in the den because the TV is larger there, but there's a sizable one here, flush with the wall opposite the full bed, with the full-size bed. We'll take the 64 down first, says Sarah, heading toward the TV and opening the entertainment center cabinet. There is sound in the game. It's her prerogative, of course. You get to choose what you play first, usually. But as Sarah begins unhooking the cords of the N64 from the TV, you get sight of the other things he has in there. All the major stuff, an old SNES, a PlayStation, a Dreamcast, but some other things too. Things you don't really recognize. A large black box with green highlights, a smaller purple one, a strange white and yellow tower with what look like gloves resting on hooks on either side, a compact white cone. Now we can ask what are those or say those are cool. What are those? Sarah looks to the clutter in the cabinet. Oh yes, he says, they're pretty cool. I can show them to you though, they're still secret. I promised my uncle. Of course, you suddenly remember her uncle. The uncle who works for Nintendo. Oh. Okay, so we're playing. We can hear ourselves playing. In the corner, the grandfather clock is ticking softly. Through a nearby set of patio doors, you can see it's getting quite dark. Framed pictures line the walls. Sarah is parked in front of a large TV, playing something on the Nintendo 64. So you can talk to Sarah, watch her play, go to the bathroom, to the kitchen, and or think about Sarah's uncle. First, let's check the grandfather clock. It's 7. I'm guessing 7 p.m. Frame pictures line the walls. You walk around the perimeter of the den, inspecting the pictures idly. Most of them are family portraits from years past. Sarah cradled lovingly between her mother and father, or any of the three on their own. A happy, tidy family. Look for pictures of Sarah's uncles. Do something else. Let's go look for pictures of him. You don't find any, not one. The only pictures here are of Sarah and her parents. You don't know why that makes you feel uneasy. I guess it's maybe a bit weird. I mean, I actually don't think I have that many pictures of my uncle. Oh wait, no, yes I do. I have a picture of my uncle between the pictures of the family. Okay, so time passes. Okay, so now it's 7:30. Okay, so let's think about Sarah's uncle. It began with Mew. Didn't believe her at first when Sarah came to school one day and told you she had finally caught Mew. Prove it, he said. So she pulled out her Game Boy and showed you. There it was, Mew, the 151st Pokemon, available only to players at promotional events, somehow unlocked on Sarah's game. It's really strong, she said. It KOs every enemy in one hit. You have Mew? And we're still best friends? Ha! Sarah demonstrated this claim at recess. When you and some other friends linked Game Boys to the battle. You were the first one down, no one else got in a single hit on Sarah's Mew. You asked Sarah how Sarah managed to get it. Let me see. In a few days everyone had quit playing Pokemon at recess. Till had faded. Well, okay. So how did you manage it, Sarah? Oh, my uncle got a job at Nintendo, said Sarah. Walking together past one of the construction crews. Sarah still lived next door to you at the time. Oh, well, let's check them all. There had been a storm not too long ago. Trees were down all over town. Buildings had collapsed. We were standing at an intersection with Sarah as a truck rumbled by, loaded with ragged tree trunks. What a bad storm. Okay, but about at the time? Wait, this couldn't have been too long ago. When did Sarah move? There's something nice about being neighbors. Sarah still lived next door to you at the time? Oh. You also got me this new Game Boy, said Sarah, pulling it out of her pocket. You hadn't noticed it earlier, but yes, her now had a sleek new Game Boy color. Until today, she had one of the old ones, a big gray brick like yours. This one's a special edition. Isn't it cool? You agreed. Sound! Used more sound of gaming. You snap out of your reflections. The clock chimes. Okay, I was not expecting that. I read the line before it chimed. You are in the den. It is now 8. Wait, is this coming to... I don't know. I don't know if it's... No, yes, it is dark. It's getting darker. Yeah. So, remember your own Mew? We got a Mew? I want to know this. You got your own Mew eventually. Another friend had a Game Shark, which you borrowed one day. You spent that entire night unlocking every Pokemon you could obtain your copy of the game or hadn't yet traded for, including you. It didn't one-hit kill most enemies, it was incredibly weak. You shamefully cheated the game further to make it stronger enough. It even looked different from Sarah's. You asked her why. No! Damn it, I forgot something. Damn it. What? She said that had been here in the den. Oh, that thing? It had been a while since anyone talked about Pokemon. Well, my uncle got me a special edition Mew, first of all, she said, smirking a little, but not looking away from the PlayStation games he was playing. That's why mine looked different. Second of all, mine can one hit KO because it's a real Mew. Huh? You asked what she meant. I have another kitty by my side. So, yeah. Once again, purring, it's a cat. Weird noises might be a cat. You asked what she meant by that. That's what I said, Sarah replied. You cheated and got a fake Mew. So of course there'd be problems, glittered and junk. You felt your cheeks redden. But not me, Sarah said again. I got the real Mew, and only me. My brother was so jealous. Well, she has a brother. Sarah's brother. What about him? Why does remembering that comment make you feel uneasy? You snap out of your reflections. 8:30. Oh, we can't. Print pictures line the walls. Okay, you walk around the perimeter of the den, inspecting the pictures idly. Okay, so happy tidy family. Wait, no, something's wrong here. Where is Sarah's brother? You know she has a brother. You know it, except he's not here in any of the pictures. And you look again at the pictures. He's not here. He's not here at all. Are you sure Sarah has a brother? I'm kind of afraid of pressing yes, but I'm going with yes. Why can't you remember his name? Ask Sarah about her brother. Forget this. Ignore it as something else. Oh God, why do I have a feeling I'm gonna get a jump scare? My prayers are gonna suffer. Where is her brother tonight? Is her brother spending the night with one of his friends? Hey, why aren't there any pictures of her brother up? Let's wait the last one. Sarah pauses the game she's playing and gives you an odd look. I don't have a brother, she says. I remember him. Oh. So I'm pretty sure I should ask, but I remember him, but I actually want to go with, oh, like, okay, maybe I mix it up. Maybe I'm thinking of another friend. Maybe. Even though we're best friends and we've been together since forever. Let's go with O. I guess you begin, Sarah, still looking at you. I got confused. I was thinking of someone else. I was just jealous of you being an only child for a second, so I was thinking of someone else. There was a long moment in comfortable silence, broken only by the distant thunder, the Nintendo, and the clock ticking. You are such a weirdo, says Sarah, and turns back to the Nintendo. The subject, it seems, has been dropped. Time passes. What kind of picture was that? And I hate the shining. You are in the den. Sarah's mother bustles into the room, holding a large ceramic bowl filled with popcorn under her arm. How are you kids doing? She asks. Good, says Sarah, her eyes not moving from the television. I hope you're having fun, says Sarah's mom. Here's some popcorn, extra butter. Oh, that's nice. I could actually use some popcorn right now. She places on the floor by Sarah. Almost immediately, Sarah is shoveling popcorn into her mouth. Meanwhile, her mother smiles first at her and then back at you. There are sodas in the kitchen if you get thirsty, she says, and some pizza from the other night if you get hungry. Okay, thank you, not silently. Okay. She looks at Sarah. Your father's gone to bed. I'll be there soon myself. I want you to keep it quiet, all right? Yes, Mom, Sarah says tiredly. Oh, and before I forget, she has your uncle call. He suddenly has some business here in town tomorrow. But he's driving in early. He'll be here around midnight. Oh. For the first time, Sarah stops playing her game, stops eating popcorn, and turns to look at her mother. Okay, she says. I want you to welcome him. will be very tired and very angry, so offer him something to eat before he goes to bed. Okay, Mom. Good night, kids. With that, she's gone. Okay, so the grandfather clock, it's now 9 p.m. Frame pictures line the walls. Mm, there's a bowl of popcorn on the floor. Oh, we can call our mom. Let's ask about uncle's visit. Why is your uncle coming? Your uncle stays with you when he visits. Why is your uncle coming? Sarah shrugs businesses. I thought he worked for Nintendo. What sort of business? Let's go with what sort. The for Nintendo, says Sarah. Okay, well, you know what? Does Nintendo have a lot of business here? Why else would my uncle be coming? Sarah says, as if you've asked the dumbest question in the world. Well, it's cool. I'll finally get to meet him. Yeah. Ugh, God, the soul of the game. Yes, Sarah, agrees Sarah. I think you like him. What sort of work does your uncle do? Sarah pauses the game and turns toward you, visibly agitated. How should I know? I don't work for them. Right now, she's not quite telling, but I think if you keep pressing the subject, she might. Oh, sorry, I was just curious. I'm not sure I believe you about your uncle. I think that's a bit. Hey, stop rubbing there. Okay. So I'm not going to first. I'm going with sorry. I was just curious. Drop the conversation in silence. I'm guessing now it's 9:30. So what about the bowl of popcorn? You grab a handful of popcorn. It's buttery and delicious. Okay. Okay. Well, talk to Sarah. Huh. Ow! No! Ow! That no! The one of my cats has sunk his very sharp claws into my leg. So I'm actually not going to talk with Sarah. I'm going to the bathroom. You head to the bathroom down the hall from the den. There's a shower, a line, closet, and a toilet. So shower. Sarah is pristinely clean. Are you done here? Oh, there's also sound here. A linen closet. It's a linen closet filled with large fluffy towels and washcloths. You're not sure why you looked in here. Are you finished? Well, I had to go to the toilet. You don't have to go right now. Oh, come on, seriously? Get back to the den. Oh, it's actually not okay, so to the kitchen. Passing through the empty dining hall, you enter the kitchen. It is also deserted right now. Let's go to the fridge. There are a few things here. Let's grab a soda. You grab your snack and exit the kitchen. Ugh. Okay, you head back to the den. This time I read it and I was ready. The clock shines. You're in the den. It begins raining outside. Okay, you actually don't have sound of. We don't have the sound of rain, so. You regret the kitchen trip earlier. Now you have to go to the bathroom. Seriously? Well, let's go. I'm guessing you need to go to the toilet? Oh, dearie. You realize there's something wrong with the toilet. The water in the bowl looks solid, like glass. When you attempt to turn the handle, nothing happens, but the The toilet emits the sound of flushing anyway. You suddenly don't feel like having to go anymore. What is going on here? Okay. Then the closet is completely empty. The walls are strange and textured white. What is going on here? What? There's a shower. There's nothing in the shower. No bottles of soap or shampoo and no shower head or faucet. It's just an empty box. What is going on here? I don't know. You tell me. What the hell? You head back to the den. So everything seems normal here. It's 10:30. Going back to the kitchen. Okay, now this seems to be normal. Okay, get back to the den. Two times. You're not getting me again, clock. I'm gonna talk with Sarah. Um, School? You try to strike up a conversation, but Sarah is too involved in the game and seems to be ignoring you. You simply watch her play in silence. An hour passes. The clock chimes. Grandfather clock chimes the hour as Sarah suddenly looks up from the 64. It's time, she says. I don't want to play games anymore. Someone knocks on the door. That's him. I should go let him in. Oh god, actually then you realize you could fall, but part of you really feels like being scarred for a bit. I'm staying. Where is there to go? Running to the kitchen. These places do not exist. Kitchen, okay. Into the bathroom. I'm gonna regret this. Oh. Run out the wall to the bathroom and lock the door behind you. At least this could have been a bathroom. The walls are bare and white, and there's no sink or toilet. There are some odd, featureless white boxes standing for a shower or a lined closet. Okay, I think my cats are figuring out I'm freaking out. Shower. You slip into the plain white box. Don't bite me, cat. That is about the size of a shower. From the front of the house, you can hear the front door slam. After that, you don't hear anything except the expressions child, the rain, no, not just the rain, but that voice in the back of your head like that expression I'm coming for you, child, like something you can't even begin to describe. Though you lock the door behind you, you hear it open easily. Someone walks in. Close your eyes. You're not sure how you know something is out there because you don't exactly that expression, oh child. Hear it moving, but you know it's there and you know it's stopped by the expression for child. Right outside your hiding spot. Okay, this is adjusting the audio. I'm not sure if you can hear me properly or not. Oh god, someone's saying get the child. I don't like this right outside your hiding spot. It opens the door but you immediately realize it doesn't have any ends. Oh child, I am so hungry, child, you cannot run, child. Hello child, no worries, child. Hello child, struggles, she's screaming, says I have friends for you, child, friend for you in the dark. You play forever in the dark. I don't like this, I don't like this. The uncle works for Nintendo. Okay, so I'm guessing we got eaten by the uncle. I'm that was definitely interesting. I'm guessing the brother was eaten by the uncle, and so they removed all the pictures. I don't know how well the sound from the game actually ended up, since I kind of started yelling a bit or raising my voice, partially because I wasn't sure how it was. So this was one of the endings for Uncle. The uncle works for Nintendo. I might try some to get some other endings, but that was interesting. I was definitely freaking out by the end, and guess till next time. Bye.